Hey guys, this is Kasey Prince with the Prince Group. I wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about the state of the real estate market and what's going on. I know we have buyers and sellers that are concerned and have a lot of questions, and I just wanted to offer some answers for that. So what I'm hearing is, are we in a market like 2008? Are we going to experience a crash? Are we in a bubble? I'm here to say no. The current real estate market, while it is crazy, and we're definitely in a seller's market right now, it's not the same as what happened in 2008. I remember that. I survived it. We sold houses through that time. It was not fun. But I also remember kind of what led to that and what caused that. And looking back, we can see, what they say, hindsight is 20/20, kind of what brought about that market. And I want to tell you 3 reasons why we're not in that same type of market. So in 2020, we have seen that homes have appreciated 10%. And it is forecasted that homes will increase about another 5% in 2021. So home values are increasing. We are seeing that. But number one of the main reasons that we are different than the 2008 market is just law of supply and demand. We have a legitimate shortage of inventory, which is different from back then. So then we had about a 6 to 7 supply of inventory. So that means it takes 6 to 7 months to burn through that current inventory of our area. We call those absorption rates. What we're experiencing now is that the inventory in this area is about 1 month, 1.5 months. So just simple law of supply and demand, there's strictly just not enough houses for the demand. And obviously that creates increased pricing. So that is definitely one difference from back there. So the demand is real, and I think we obviously learned a little bit lessons, and so did banks as far as their lending criteria. So they have an index, is kind of how they approve people. We all kind of know now that just about anybody and their brother got a home loan, whether they really could or not. So before the crash, we'll just say, or boom of that time, the index stood at about 400. The higher the index is, the easier it is to get a mortgage. So by the time we had 2006 come around, that index was over 868. That means just about anybody could have gotten a mortgage. And what was happening is there wasn't a lot of skin in the game. People didn't put a lot of money down. They were doing 100% financing, no money down, no doc loans, giving just about anyone a mortgage at that time. It was such a frenzy, and I can remember that. And you just know, as a realtor, when these people don't have a lot of skin in the game and they're not putting money down, what's to keep them from just walking away from these properties? So, and ultimately that is what happened. I think, and I was just going to comment that now the index is about 122. So it's a little harder to get a mortgage. I think credit companies have learned their lesson, hopefully. The criteria is more stringent. We do see that with our lenders. They are putting money down, especially in this market when it's so competitive. We are seeing, conventional buyers putting significant amount of money down. People that are buying do have some skin in the game, and that means they have equity in their houses. And lastly, that third reason, equity, is the biggest reason why we're not in that same market in 2008 to experience a crash or a bubble. Is because most people do have equity in their homes. In fact, we're looking about 38% of the population of the United States own their homes outright. So there is significant equity. Another thing that happened between 2006 and 2008 were people cashing out, cash out options, cash out refinances, taking equity out before the onset of the boom or the crash. And again, lenders have kind of learned their lesson and have criteria on the loan to value for your cash out refinances. You can't just take out all of your equity any longer, and I think that is a good thing. So the fact that there are equity in houses, supply and demand is establishing temporarily. The price points, we do see them increasing. Anytime you have competition for these houses, yes, there is some bidding wars and things going on now. I do think that we're going to see that slow down a little bit as some of the foreclosure inventories that were being held back are going to be slowly released back into the market at the end of the summer. So we will, those will flood the market. We will have some more inventory, and I think things will level out a little bit. But I'm saying these things and offering these things as a hopeful message that, if you're scared or worried or on the fence about making a move, whether that means buying or selling, call us and talk to us, or talk to one of our preferred lenders and let us explain why the situation is a little bit different. I don't think it's cause for alarms. I still think it's an amazing time to sell your home, and we are still working with so many buyers because the interest rate is so low that they're getting great deals too. A lot of first home buyers that I'm amazed at how much home that they're getting. So we're still seeing great success on both sides. The Prince Group is very busy. We had a great year last year. We're already off to a great start this first quarter. So again, I'm here to offer words of comfort. I would love to hear from you and get some feedback, what your take on it is. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help, and just want to give you a little comfort level and just some education about what's going on in the market. And if you have questions or you're hesitant to buy or sell, just talk with us, because chances are it's still a great time to sell. You probably have some great equity in your home, and then conversely, we'll be able to stretch your spending dollars for how low the interest rate is right now. And we hope that that continues. I think the Fed's gonna keep it there for a while. So again, just would love to hear from everybody. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy. And like I said, if you have any questions, please let us know, and we hope to help you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.